Hello, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. Happy October. I cannot believe we are already in October. In fact, we're almost halfway through October. It is insane. So, oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot. Well, one of the accounts isn't streaming and that's okay. I was like, what's happening? But other accounts are streaming. So we're just gonna roll with this. I'm gonna mark out the X's. Apologize, guys. If you're here on the live, shout out, say hi. We're trying a couple of new things with the StreamYard platform. And so I was distracted for like half a second, but it's all good. So, what we're gonna talk about today, and I'm super excited is a research review on the truth about weight gain during the holidays. Is it true? Do you gain weight during the holidays? Is it false? What really happens? And basically, what can you do about it, right? So if you're interested in learning about that, please continue listening. I do want to plug our nutrition masterclass happening October 24th at 12 PST. And the title is, I'm going to look at it. Here's my notes because I'm so excited for it. I don't want to say anything wrong, but it's Discover How to Enjoy Your Holiday Season Without Sacrificing Your Progress. So I thought this research review would fit perfectly and tie in perfectly with that nutrition masterclass. So if you haven't got your invite to that, please, you can type invite or type invite on this, and we'll make sure we get your free invite. It's a free masterclass. You don't have to pay anything, so it's free. And just type that below, and I'll make sure. If you're excited to learn about weight gain during the holidays, and is it true or is it not true, give me like your favorite emoji. So I know there's people on here excited to learn. I am such a nerd. I love diving into the research. I love doing all of that kind of stuff for you guys. So strap in, buckle your seatbelts, and we're just going to talk a little bit about research. And I'm going to actually share my screen with you. So bear with me here 2 seconds so I can share my screen with you. Okay, beautiful people. So basically, what I'm going to do is I have three different articles, and good Lord, I'm not going to bore you with the entire article, but I am going to pull out little snippets so you can understand exactly what's going on with the research. And just so you guys are aware, the research that we use, that we always use, is 5 years, or it's not any older than 5 years. So these articles are up to date, and this is what we know right now about seasonal and holiday body weight fluctuation patterns, like weight gain and all of those things. So, without further ado, what I want to talk to, sorry guys, what I want to tell you is yes, people gain weight over the holidays. That's what I found in the research. So, over the Christmas period, that's the most. So, Christmas to New Year's, that's what I'm finding is that's where people gain the most amount of weight. So, over the Christmas period, weight increased by a mean of 1.35%, and it's not fully compensated in the following months. So, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper in this, but basically, what that means is people gain weight over the holidays, and then they don't lose all of it that they gain. So that's kind of scary. Um, Let me just pull out some more information for you. And like I said, basically, this one just studied weight gain over holidays. What does that mean? And how does it happen? So, holiday weight gain has been well documented. And the number that we're seeing is zero point 0.4 to 1 kilograms being consistent across the board, basically. And so, in pounds, that's up to 2.2 pounds are gained, and then you don't lose it all after the holiday season. So you keep slowly, that weight keeps creeping up. So that is no fun. So what we notice is over the Christmas period, increases in energy and fat intake have been reported, and they're accompanied by a decrease in physical activity. But that makes sense, right? You go hang out with your families, you're watching football or whatever you do, enjoying yourselves, and you're not necessarily paying attention to what's going on around you. And so when you're not always paying attention, that weight can kind of sneak up on you. And in this study, I'm not going to bore you with all the analytics, but if you are curious and you do want this, like I do have these saved as PDFs, you can totally reach out and message me and I can share this information with you. But something super interesting, and this is for you guys, you ladies, right? There was gender differences observed. So when you say, I feel like my husband or my significant other, like they just lose the weight, well, this is what they noticed. Gender differences were observed. Men lost weight and therefore had a significantly lower weights during the summer compared to women who gained weight. So, what we saw was happening is men would gain some weight over Christmas, but then they would like progressively lose it. They wouldn't necessarily lose it all, but they would lose more than the female. So annoying. But us females, yeah, we would gain it and then we would hang on to it for a longer period of time. I thought that was insanely interesting. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make it any more fun. Um, let's see. So the biggest time period between like November and January is Christmas and the New Year. They didn't say a whole lot about Thanksgiving when I was looking at the holiday season. Christmas was that was the day that things were happening. Now, I'm going to draw your attention to this last little bullet. Okay. It says, however, less weight gain or even weight loss may occur in individuals engaged in a weight loss or maintenance program. Okay. So that it tells you right, or intervention, that tells you right there. If you're even engaged in something and you're thinking about it, you can still reach your goals. All right. So while all this information is terrifying, I'm just giving you the facts. Okay. Plain facts. That's all I can do. It's in the research. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth. This second article, if you notice, it says, I hope you guys can see this, but I'll just say it out loud. So, a study on vacation weight gain. And I thought, and if you're sitting here thinking, well, why are you telling me about vacation? Well, I know a lot of people travel during the holiday season, right? And a lot of people do go on vacation. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. Let's dive into that a little bit more and let's learn a little bit about that. So, this is the crazy thing. I'm going to snag a drink really quick because I'm getting all hyped. So, short term vacations result in significant and persistent weight gain, just even a short term vacation. And this like bullet, these are the highlights. Let me see if I can highlight this for you. Um, there. So a trend for greater physical activity during vacations doesn't necessarily prevent weight gain, and I'm going to dive into that here in a minute. And perceived stress and blood pressure decrease after 1 to 3 weeks after vacation. Now, just because I'm telling you the statistics doesn't mean you have to be one of these statistics. I'm just telling you the facts. Okay, so just take a breath. But what I wanted to dive in on this one, right? Because a lot of people are traveling during the holidays. So, what we see, short periods of weight gain throughout the year are thought to contribute significantly to annual weight gain, a concept that's been well documented over the holiday season. I'm just reading directly off this. Here were the first to report. So, these people that did this study, they were the first to report the short term vacations led to significant weight gain as well. And here's the not fun part. The weight gain persists up to 6 weeks following the vacation. They hadn't lost all the weight. Um, that is an insane number to me. That's crazy. And then it says, therefore, the rate of weight gain per day in this study is actually more than twice what we observed during the holiday season. So imagine you're traveling, and then you're also on holiday. Like that's a double whammy, right? The amount of weight gain that occurred on vacations is small, perhaps too small for most participants to feel like it's necessary to try to lose the weight they've gained. Yet the fact the weight gain persisted indicates that vacation weight gain can contribute greatly to yearly weight gain if the average adult gains approximately zero point 0.4 to 1 kilogram per year. In fact, one vacation alone can theoretically make up all of a person's yearly weight gain. That's crazy. And then the other thing that I mentioned, right? An interesting result from this study was the failure of participants to return to the baseline body weight at the 6-week post vacation visit. This is similar to what we observe for holiday weight gain, right? So if you're not paying attention, things can get pretty crazy. All of your hard work that you've done through the year, it can be lost. If you're terrified, take a breath because I'm going to offer some solutions here in a little bit. Okay. But something I did want to mention that when they were tracking alcohol intake, which that makes sense, right? Um, People on vacation, 8 additional drinks per week on vacation alone could account for 800 plus calorie surplus. This amount of additional energy intake may have contributed to up to 30% or more of the energy surplus needed for the amount of weight gain. So 30% of everyone's weight gain came from alcoholic beverages. So just knowing what to drink when you're traveling is probably like that's going to save your buns. Um, which we do at Queens of Iron. We talk through all of that. And then the conclusion is they found that significant weight gain occurred on vacation and persisted 6 weeks following the vacation period. So yet again, here we go. Holiday season, weight gain is happening. And then finally, I found this article, and I don't want to dive like too deep into this one, but basically, it was effectiveness of a behavioral intervention to prevent weight gain over the holiday period. And they tested people. There was a control group. A control group means they didn't do anything. That's just the baseline. And what happened is they took these people and they gave them well, before I get into that, I did want to talk to you guys about this real quick. So it says a review of weight gain during the holiday season, increase in weight, right, zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.9 across several studies. Furthermore, weight gains are not fully lost. This is what I'm saying, not fully lost following the holiday event. Although these gains are small, over 10 years, they lead to a 5 to 10 kilogram increase in body weight. That's over 20 pounds, guys. So just implementing, so this person, this study, they implemented just some cognitive, like 10 ways to approach your eating habits. And then they also supplied people with calorie numbers on like food. So I'm going to read what's already known on the topic and then like what happened from this study, because I don't want to dive in too deep because I don't want to bore the living Jesus out of you guys, because I love research, but maybe not all of you guys do. So let's just go through that bolded blue stuff. So it says each year people gain a small amount of weight. Holidays such as Christmas are responsible for most of this annual weight gain. Studies have shown that weight gain during the holiday periods is not lost. Okay. Are we hearing a trending theme here, guys? And then a brief intervention to increase restraint of eating and drinking through self-weighing, information on physical activity calorie equivalents of popular foods and drinks, and tips for weight management prevented weight gain over the Christmas period. So cognitive restraint of eating was increased in the intervention group. So basically the intervention group did not gain the amount of weight that the control group did. Okay. So just thinking about it and being told about it and having it at the forefront of your mind, people were not gaining that holiday weight. So what does all of this mean for you guys? Okay. Well, we already know Harvard medical research has proven having a support system is crucial in order to help you reach your goals, right? And not only to help you reach your goals, but help you reach your goals faster, and then also do it in a way that's sustainable and helps you create long-term and lifelong habits. So not like the crash diet thing. So that's what I wanted to go over all of this with you guys to tell you. And I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here with you guys so I can look at you a little bit better. So lots of information. If you're still following, thank you so much. But what I wanted to tell you guys was, yes, people gain weight during the holidays. Yes, people typically don't tend to lose it. And so what can you do? You can be at the forefront of your health and fitness, right? If you're in this group, you're already probably tracking and you already want to know, you're already lifting weights and you're already doing all the things. So you're ahead of most people. But the big thing is to make sure that you have that support system, right? You've got to have somebody to help you keep yourself accountable, because that way when you're struggling or you get stuck, you can say, hey, I need help with this, or hey, what would be a good alternative to this dessert that I know I'm having at this party, right? So just be aware of your surroundings, and knowing what's going on is going to put you a step ahead of everybody else. I hope that this information was super helpful. I hope you enjoyed diving into the research with me. I know I love it. And then finally, I want to go ahead and plug our Holiday Mastery Series Masterclass again. It's October 24th. Let me just double check the date so I don't say it wrong. October 24th, 12 PST. Discover how to enjoy your holiday season without sacrificing your progress. Guys, it is possible. We do it here at Queens of Iron. I just wanted you to be aware of the statistics so you guys don't become a statistic. Okay. Hope you guys have an amazing Thursday and we'll be chatting soon. I'll talk to you later.